Hello there and welcome to my reaction to One Piece official trailer from Netflix. Let's see what our favorite band of cosplayers are up to. I don't want to be too negative on the trailer. Uh, the teaser was a bit iffy, like okayish. I'm still interested to watch the actual show when it comes out, and I can't really judge the show before it comes out, just like by teasers or trailers. And also, the first one was a teaser. Uh, in here we should see more of a finished kind of project, maybe more polished at least than the teaser was, and kind of interested to find out. Again, there are some issues I had with the first one with the teaser that we'll see how this one goes. Like, subscribe, become a member. Let's begin, shall we? Okay, Roger's execution.
Power. I found everything this world has to offer. Free yourselves. Take to the seas. My treasure is yours to find.
Sanji without the eyebrows. Is that Garp?
So what do you say?
Roger looks alright. Oh, it's before he went into the barrel,
Mutiny.
which we haven't really seen much.
Anyone wouldn't be a pirate.
Maybe in like cover stories on manga.
Wind in your back,
There's Alvida, I'm guessing.
salty sea air, loyal crew by your side.
I don't know what that is.
What is it?
Or Jolly Roger. We are the Straw Hat crew.
Did he draw it before Mary?
Up to the Grand
I don't think he did in the show. Well, in
Treacherous stretch
in
of
the
ocean
original, I guess.
with bigger islands.
Anything before
Bigger pirates.
Netflix. Ooh, Circus,
That's where we're
Mihawk,
gonna find the One Piece.
Kuro, and Mary, fella.
You've been making enemies everywhere we go.
Zoro novella, right? I don't know where that is.
Chop, chop.
I like Buggy. I liked him from the teaser, but
They are hunting.
Power looks good.
Guys, save your ass.
Merman? Was Merman on the Baratie? Why?
You'll have to excuse that.
Sanji obviously looks like he's on strings, but nah.
This crew,
It is One
our
Piece.
crew,
What is Zuso wearing?
can handle anything.
Oh god, Arlong.
Kindness of killing you all together.
Arlong doesn't look good.
Now, until the end. I'm gonna kick your ass, cause no one messes with my friends.
There's Mihawk. The sword looks a bit smaller, but still. That looked fine. That doesn't. I mean, the face looks fine.
Monkey D. Luffy.
When they don't pause in the statue power, it looks great.
King of the pirates.
It looks better than it did in the teaser, where they paused on him stretching. It should be like relatively quick.
I didn't know there were so many pirates.
Ooh, Foxy?
Terrible. I know, right?
Bellamy?
Where's my face?
I think that's it. Yeah. I'm gonna immediately go back to some stuff. There's Bellamy that we don't see for like quite a big chunk of the show. It's probably character from season 3 if the show goes on. I don't know if anything else here matters. Kobe, didn't mention him, I noticed him, but he looks fine, like technically he's supposed to. Just not a dwarf. Like a very small person that then turns into a Chad. Foxy, also a character we don't see like for a while, even after Bellamy. Anything else? Just wanted something scribbled over there. Alvida's poster. Is that Cavendish? It makes sense for him to be an active pirate at this time, but we don't see him like until maybe season 10. Like, it's gonna be a while before he appears in the show. Damn, alright. But it makes sense. It's interesting to see, like, if the show would come out. Like, there's a lot of foreshadowing in One Piece already since the very beginning. But obviously, Oda came out and said a lot of things about, like, making stuff on the fly, like when he made up Shichibukai and Supernovas and all that stuff, and then that made the show over 1,000 manga chapters or episodes or whatever. But if the show came out with every single detail already known, like to the creator, of course, not to the viewer, this would be insane to see. I like it. I actually like this kind of addition with the knowledge of the future. Now I'm gonna go back in the beginning. So it's his execution. I noticed something interesting, or at least that I find interesting. Wait, where was it? There it is. Who's the person in the green? Because Dragon wears that, but I don't think we ever knew that he was at the Roger's execution. It kind of, I mean, it would make, he was alive at the time, so why not? Not why wouldn't he be, there's a lot of reasons why he wouldn't be there. But like, Dragon wears green in Logtown, but very, very much after this. I don't know who else that could be. I don't want to go too much, make this video too long. Selling, this is a shot from the teaser. There's a shot of Zoro looking at his swords, I guess. Which do look a bit shorter than they do in the show, but I guess maybe it's more realistic to just... because he's supposed to use normal katanas. And it would make sense to make them real, because if they were longer, that maybe would be a different category of a sword. Not just a katana that he normally uses. Nami's doing something. This is a weird spot. Is this like maybe next to Arlong Park? Since... but there, I don't see Sanji here, so I don't know. Could be Usopp's Island, but I don't remember weird statues. I guess it could be like in front of the rich house on the Usopp's Island. Yeah, Sanji. The actor looks weirdly old at some spots. Like a lot of wrinkles in the forehead, maybe. I don't know. He looks older than... no, not according to his age, like the actor himself. But it's fine, I'll overlook that. Doesn't bother me. Garp looks very skinny. He's not as much of a unit as he is in the manga and the show. But again, it's all in power. It's not necessarily in the looks. But I wish... that's why One Piece is such a big thing to make live action. I think it's possible to make it like... if they make it 1-to-1, it would be extremely weird to look at. I don't know who this woman is. It's probably also on Roger's execution, so I have no idea who could she be at the time. The star on her thing. Some Joestar wannabe. What else we have? Yeah, Roger laughing at his... forgot what it's called. The execution place. Eshafat. That's Luffy talking to a bird, if I'm not mistaken, if it stops loading. Uh-oh. Did it break? Did it break? I'll refresh, it's okay. Not from the beginning. There we go. To him, yeah, to the bird. Again, we didn't see much of Luffy doing anything on the boat before the whirlpool that made him go into a barrel. Then Alvida crew attacking something. Also, we haven't seen a lot of this. We've seen Alvida first when she met Luffy and was immediately defeated. We haven't seen her actually doing piracy stuff. Piratey stuff. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what explodes over a mountain. With Nami and Zoro. Maybe that's how they find Buggy? Well, actually, wait. No, Nami wouldn't be on the boat before Buggy. After Buggy? Before Sanji and Usopp? Because Usopp is first, and after Usopp it's Mary, not a random boat that they found at Buggy's place, I'm guessing. What could this be? I don't remember anything like this. Okay. Yeah, again, this, I don't know if he drew anything before Mary. In my head, timeline is that he tried drawing the Roger after they got an actual ship, and which was Mary, and after Usopp joined and stuff, and then Usopp immediately drew his own version of it, which was the one they ran with, which was good. Straw Hat Crew, I'm not sure if... I think I heard like a fact that no one calls them Straw Hat Crew for a while, actually, or something else, something similar to it. I could be wrong. It's not, might not be just a Straw Hat Crew, but they don't call themselves that maybe for like 500 chapters or whatever. Here they're on the Mary, but without Usopp. I don't know where he is. Just some crude map of the world, which is fine. Nami in a wig. I don't know what this is. Whose ship it is. Is that a giant bottle on it? What am I looking at? Just get swallowed, get screwed up immediately. They gave Buggy a whole circus, which is very intriguing to look at. Mihawk and his sword. Sword looks, I think, smaller than it should, but again, for some realistic purposes, it should be fine. And there's Kuro attacking Mary. What else do we have? What can we look at? Yeah, Zoro in a well? I don't remember Zoro ever being in some kind of a random well. Looking at the moon. I don't remember this. Does he fall there accidentally or someone throws him in the well? I have no memory for something like that from all the way of East Blue. Maybe he's telling some kind of a story. It's a flashback. I don't know. There's Buggy, my favorite part of the teaser. Still looks insane as ever, and again, his power looks good too. I think it's the best way you could show his power. Also, he kind of obviously looks like his arms were cut off through CGI and shit, but also that's kind of how it still works. They just come off solidly. So, like with lines, it's not like they're torn apart. They pretty much kind of like chopped, because it's a chop fruit. Someone attacks them. Don't remember who it could be. Oh, it could be next to the Baratier. Does this happen in the Baratier? Why is the merman that's under Arlong at the Baratier? I guess I'll find out in the show, but it's definitely straying away from the original. Hope not too far like The Witcher did. At least casting looks better. This isn't... the blood looks very not bloody. And it just appears, kind of. But again, it's... And then appears on the ground. Yoink. But it is a few frames. You're not gonna notice it that much when you watch the show, so I think it's fine too. I don't know who this could be. It's at Arlong Park. Maybe there'll be more random mermen in the park outside of the named ones. Sanji just flies in and kicks the guy in the head. Which looks sick. Zoro defeats his own and then Sanji helps him. And then there's probably gonna be a few words about you didn't need to help me, you dumb cook. Mosshead, I don't know. I assume that's gonna happen. He's probably looking at Nami thinking horny things. Yep, August 31st. A little bit over a month away. This trailer is obviously much, much better than the teaser was. HQ3. Oh, that's... I guess that could be before Baratier, because that was the marine ship of the... Full steel? Full iron? I don't remember. The guy with like a metal knuckles. I don't know why Usopp is wearing that. He thinks he's a captain, I guess, so he's wearing classical pirate captain outfit. I'm guessing this is... Yeah, it looks like tangerines and stuff, so this is Nami Island and Bellamere's grave and Nami next to it. Arlong. Look, he's wearing blue. Which he does in the show sometimes, but not here. I don't think outfits matter that much. What matters is that Arlong doesn't look that intimidating. Especially for the head that size, he looks quite small. It's another issue when you're adapting a show like One Piece into live action. What is this place? I thought it was at first it's where the Zoro is, but Nami wasn't there at the time. Unless they add Nami from the beginning instead of her running away after Alvida's attack. Maybe she sees Luffy and kind of joins in. Like, he doesn't look intimidating. This sword... What is the Shark Teeth? I think is the name. Something like that. The sword looks fine, but him himself, not really. Then the whole thing collapsing. Is that the park collapse, or is it the village collapse after he appeared? Started devastating everything. That's the moment when she cries and he gives her hat. There are tears. It seems like the emotion is going to be in the scene, which I really, really hope. Because that's an extremely powerful scene to witness. She's inside Arlong Park. She went with Luffy instead of staying behind. That's interesting. Is that Shanks? That's definitely a wig. That even the hat can't help that from looking good. I think he's there for like 2 seconds. In the whole show, I mean, not just that. Yeah. Like, it does look like just some kind of a marine base or something. Looks like the one where the Metal Joe fella is. Axe Hand Morgan? Is that what his name is? I don't remember. That looks sick. Mihawk looks good. I like Mihawk in this. Even gave him the eyes. Didn't stray away from that, like... That looks kind of okay-ish. The hair looks just, like, painted in red, like it's, well... Like it's supposed to. Not like a wig is what I'm saying. So that's fine. Then the beast looks great. Which it looked great as well in the teaser too. It does look like some random mermen are around. I don't remember if there were... Not any, but a lot of them. Yeah, the Gatling, I guess that's what this is gonna be. It looks pretty good. I think they put a lot of motion blur on it. Maybe to make it easier to make the CGI. But it works out well for it. It like shows it how fast it's supposed to move and all that. I think Shanks looks fine. Him stretching his face, which he does a lot. Also, actually, let me look at it. No, it looks good, yeah. I don't know how he's holding it. Oh, wait, that, like this? Like he did that? Because the thumb seems to be up there, unless it's, I don't know. Kind of looks like he did it through a hole in his cheek or something. Okay, whatever. I think that's Morgan's axe hand, and there's Morgan on the background. But why is Nami there? Nami wasn't there. I think she's right there, even. Is that... It could be Morgan, or it could be Helmeppa. Next to Zora. It looks like he's gonna hit Zora square in the head. I guess they are adding Nami immediately in it. That's at the top of the Arlong Park, which I don't think was a shark head in the original, but it doesn't matter. It looks very cartoonish when it stays there, same as it did in the teaser. But I think that with the emotional impact of the scene and then the physical impact of the leg, it'll be fine. Again, I can't judge too much. I'm just seeing some snippets of the scenes, not even scenes in full. Did they really just open the door instead of breaking it down? But yeah, Nami is with him, with the arm being bandaged after she stabs herself, and Luffy's head is on her. Yeah, that looks pretty good, honestly. Honestly, this trailer is far beyond my expectation. Like, my expectation was this at a certain level, not too high because I know it's Netflix and I know that a lot of other anime adaptations didn't go so well. But then, is there anything else? Oh, just the posters. And then, sorry, I got distracted by something. Then the teaser came out and my expectations went way down. And now they not brought to the same level back up, but they are higher. This actually looks promising. That doesn't look too bad. I don't know why. It's a longer trailer, which if it was made in the same way like teaser was, just longer, I think it would have added more concerns to me. But I actually feel safer after it. I don't know. I enjoyed this much more. It's still probably gonna be shit. Don't get me wrong. It's an anime adaptation. That's how it usually turns out. But there is a chance. And the chance that grew after I watched this, that it's not gonna be shit. Just it's not gonna be too bad, you know, too painful to watch. It's gonna be good enough. Maybe good enough is not actually enough anymore after a lot of adaptations went sour and all, but still. No matter how the trailer turned out, this could have been worse than the teaser. I don't know. And then I would have still watched the show on the 31st or whatever I would be able to. It's probably an episode at a time, right? I think Netflix turned away from releasing a whole season in the same day. If they don't, there'll be a treat around that time. But if they are, then sure, I'll wait. I'll watch the episode 1 as soon as I can. Then I could maybe wait until the season ends to have, like, immediately understand how the show is gonna turn out, and then wait a bit until it's over so I can watch it and just binge it through. Whatever. You don't care about my plans. What you care about, that I appreciate that you watched this. I appreciate it a lot, and I hope to see you next time. And goodbye. Have a great life, because one of us has to.